The F-15 Flying Shark get world attention when, after many years of service, flying near Japanese P-3 surveillance aircraft over South China. New images circulating on Chinese social media platforms have sparked global interest in the J-15T, a carrier-based fighter jet reportedly equipped with advanced PL-15 air-to-air missiles. This development signals a significant step in China's ongoing effort to modernize its naval aviation capabilities. In 2001, the T-10K3, an unfinished prototype of the Su-33, was acquired by SAC from Ukraine and is claimed to have been studied extensively and reverse-engineered, with development on the J-15 beginning immediately afterward. China had sought to purchase Su-33s from Russia on several occasions. An unsuccessful offer was made as late as March 2006, but negotiations collapsed in 2009 after it was discovered that China had developed a modified version of the Sukhoi Su-27SK, designated the Shenyang J-11B, in violation of intellectual property agreements. The J-15 entered active service with the PLA Navy in 2013. An improved variant, named J-15T, incorporating K-bar launch capability, modern fifth-generation avionics, entered active service in the South China Sea in October 2024. As the People's Liberation Army Navy expands its presence in strategic waters like the South China Sea, the J-15T's integration with long-range, high-speed missiles could reshape regional air combat dynamics. The J-15T is the latest evolution of China's J-15, Flying Shark, a carrier-based fighter derived from the Russian Su-33 but enhanced with indigenous technology. Designed to operate from China's growing fleet of aircraft carriers, the J-15T introduces upgrades tailored for modern naval warfare. Unlike its predecessors, the J-15T is optimized for catapult-assisted takeoff but arrested recovery (K-bar) operations, a feature critical for China's newest carrier, the Fuqian. This allows the jet to carry heavier payloads and achieve greater range compared to earlier short takeoff but arrested recovery (STOBAR) models. The aircraft boasts an advanced active electronically scanned array (ESA) radar, which enhances target detection at ranges exceeding 200 kilometers. Its airframe has been refined to reduce weight while maintaining structural integrity, enabling it to carry up to 12 tons of weapons and fuel. The J-15T is powered by WS-10B turbofan engines, a Chinese-made alternative to the Russian AL-31, offering improved thrust and reliability. These upgrades make the J-15T a versatile platform for air superiority, ground attack, and anti-ship missions. The jet's ability to integrate with advanced munitions, such as the PL-15, underscores China's focus on extending its naval reach. US and Western media always underrate Chinese technology and always undermine J-15 capabilities, but before induction of fifth-generation J-35, now J-15 modifications gave new life to Chinese naval aviation. J-15T enhanced capabilities can now engage threats further from its carrier, protecting the fleet and projecting power across vast oceanic regions. The PL-15, known as the Thunderbolt 15, is China's most advanced air-to-air missile, designed to engage targets at long ranges with high precision. Capable of reaching speeds above 5 times the speed of sound, the PL-15 has an operational range estimated at 200 to 300 kilometers for its domestic version, according to a 2023 analysis by the War Zone. Its export variant, the PL-15E, is limited to 145 kilometers to comply with international arms regulations. The missile's active radar guidance system allows it to track and engage targets independently, even in contested environments with heavy electronic jamming. A standout feature of the PL-15 is its two-way data link, which enables mid-flight updates from the launching aircraft or other platforms, such as early warning aircraft. This capability ensures the missile can adjust to evasive maneuvers by enemy aircraft. The PL-15's compact design, with foldable fins, also makes it compatible with internal weapons bays on stealth fighters like the J-20, though it is externally mounted on the J-15T. The missile's combat debut came in 2025, when Pakistan's Air Force successfully used PL-15s on J-10C fighters during recent Pakistan-India war, downing 6 Indian fighters including Rafales. The PL-15's ability to outrange many Western missiles, such as the AIM-120C, gives it a competitive edge in beyond visual range (BVR) engagements. For naval aviation, this means the J-15T can strike enemy aircraft before they close within range of their own weapons, a critical advantage in carrier-based operations. The integration of the PL-15 with the J-15T marks a pivotal advancement for China's naval air arm. By equipping its carrier-based fighters with a missile capable of engaging targets at extended ranges, China enhances its ability to control the airspace around its carrier strike groups. This is particularly relevant in the South China Sea, where territorial disputes and overlapping claims require robust defensive and offensive capabilities. The J-15T's AESA radar, combined with the PL-15's long reach, allows it to counter threats like enemy fighters or maritime patrol aircraft before they can approach Chinese naval assets. This combination also strengthens China's anti-access, area denial, A2/AD strategy, which aims to deter adversaries from operating near its shores. A 2024 Stockholm International Peace Research Institute report highlights that China's investment in carrier aviation reflects a shift toward power projection beyond its immediate coastline. The J-15T, with its ability to carry PL-15s and other precision-guided munitions, can target high-value assets like enemy destroyers or reconnaissance planes, extending the PLAN's operational reach into the Indo-Pacific. Compared to regional competitors, the J-15T with PL-15 holds its own. For instance, India's Rafale M, used on its INS Vikrant carrier, carries the MBDA Meteor, a missile with similar long-range capabilities. However, the J-15T's compatibility with China's growing network of satellites and early warning systems gives it an edge in coordinated operations. Against the U.S. Navy's F/A-18E, F Super Hornet, armed with AIM-120D missiles, the J-15T's PL-15 offers a slight range advantage, though American carriers benefit from superior electronic warfare systems. This balance underscores the competitive nature of modern naval aviation. In early 2025, images surfaced on Chinese platforms like Weibo, showing a J-15T with PL-15 missiles mounted under its wings. These photos, reportedly taken during a test flight near a naval base, have fueled speculation about the jet's operational readiness. The aircraft's sleek design and the distinctive shape of the PL-15 missiles were clearly visible, suggesting a successful integration of the two systems. However, no official statement from China's Ministry of National Defense has confirmed the authenticity or context of these images. Analysts caution that while the images indicate progress, they don't necessarily mean the J-15T with PL-15 is fully operational. Test flights are a standard part of weapons integration, and the photos could depict a prototype or a controlled demonstration. According to a 2025 article in Army Recognition, China has a history of releasing such images to signal technological advancements without disclosing full details. The presence of PL-15 suggests a focus on air superiority, but the jet's ability to carry anti-ship missiles like the YJ-12 indicates broader capabilities. This versatility makes the J-15T a cornerstone of China's carrier operations, though confirmation of its full deployment remains pending. China's investment in the J-15T and PL-15 aligns with its broader goal of building a blue water navy capable of operating far from its shores. The PLA Navy's three aircraft carriers, Liaoning, Shandong, and Fujian, form the backbone of this strategy. The Fujian, launched in 2022 and equipped with electromagnetic catapults, is designed to support advanced fighters like the J-15T. A 2024 report by the Center for Strategic and International Studies notes that China plans to expand its carrier fleet to 6 by 2035, with each vessel relying on fighters like the J-15T to protect and project power. The J-15T's ability to carry PL-15 missiles enhances China's capacity to secure maritime domains, particularly in contested regions like the Taiwan Strait and the East China Sea. By pairing long-range missiles with advanced sensors, the PLA Navy can engage threats at greater distances, reducing the vulnerability of its carriers. This capability is critical for defending against anti-ship ballistic missiles or long-range strike aircraft deployed by adversaries. Globally, the J-15T and PL-15 contribute to China's growing influence in the arms market. Countries like Pakistan, already operating Chinese fighters, have expressed interest in acquiring similar systems. A 2025 Defense News article reported that China is marketing the PL-15 to Middle Eastern nations, positioning it as a cost-effective alternative to Western missiles. The success of these systems on the J-15T could boost export orders, further amplifying China's defense industry footprint. The J-15T and PL-15 represent a stepping stone toward China's vision for next-generation naval aviation. While the J-15T is now capable 4.5 generation fighter, China is already developing the J-35, a stealthy carrier-based jet designed to rival the U.S. F-35C. According to a 2024 Air and Space Forces magazine report, the J-35 is expected to enter service by 2030, potentially carrying advanced munitions like the PL-15 in internal bays for enhanced stealth. The integration of artificial intelligence and networked warfare is another area of focus. The PL-15's two-way data link allows it to interface with drones, satellites, and airborne early warning platforms, creating a seamless flow of targeting data. This networked approach, outlined in a 2025 RAND Corporation study, could enable China to conduct complex, multi-domain operations, where fighters, drones, and ships coordinate in real time. For the Indo-Pacific, the J-15T and PL-15 signal an intensifying competition in naval aviation. As the US develops the AIM-260 missile and Japan invests in its F-35B fleet, China's advancements ensure it remains a formidable player. The challenge for China will be sustaining its technological momentum while addressing logistical hurdles, such as training carrier pilots and maintaining complex systems. The J-15T equipped with PL-15 missiles marks a significant milestone for China's naval aviation. By combining an upgraded carrier-based fighter with a long-range, high-speed missile, China enhances its ability to protect its carriers and project power across the Indo-Pacific. While the recent images of the J-15T have yet to be fully verified, they underscore the PLAN's rapid progress in building a world-class navy. The future PLA Navy carrier air wing, for the Fujian, could eventually closely replicate that of the U.S. Navy, with the J-15T and J-15S in place of the F/A-18E, F, the J-15D for the EA-18G, the J-35 as an F-35C equivalent, and the KJ-600 performing the same airborne early warning and control mission as the E-2D Hawkeye. With various carrier-based drones in the works, China could also end up with a crewed-uncrewed carrier air mix similar to that being envisaged for the U.S. Navy. Initially, the PLA Navy also looks set to receive another two-seat J-15 broadly comparable to the F/A-18F Hornet. This is the J-15S, which remains somewhat mysterious, with suggestions that it has entered service initially as a trainer. Ultimately, however, it may be further developed into a two-seat carrier-based multi-role strike and electronic warfare platform, possibly designated as J-17. This would provide the PLA Navy with a versatile platform that could take on a range of missions including long-range strike, air defense, and perhaps working as a command and control platform for carrier-based combat drones. The future PLA Navy carrier air wing, for the Fujian, could eventually closely replicate that of the U.S. Navy. In the meantime, the J-15T looks set to bring much-needed new capabilities to the PLAN's carrier air wing, which has so far been entirely reliant on the increasingly outdated J-15 for its combat missions. Furthermore, a blend of familiarity, availability, affordability, and multi-role capabilities should ensure the J-15T has a long future ahead of it on China's three carriers, and potentially other flat tops beyond those.